Hello guys, welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video, and today we are going to discuss about the Fate collaboration. So sit back and enjoy. If you like this video, I want you all to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon for more of your reviews. So let's get into it. So I'm seeing a lot of criticisms lately on the Fate collab, and I tend to agree with them on most parts, but I think there is one or two overlook. I'm not sure what the right word is, or feature that is not being talked about as much. So lately, I did get Archer and Saber. My Archer is built, kinda. He's sitting at 88.8% crit, and I think 113% crit damage. So he's low on crit damage, so I need to reroll on that. Saber isn't fully built yet, and I'm running her with a 4-star light cone. So I have minimal Saber inputs in this video, and I am running out of reserve energy to farm for her traces. That being said, let's go to the negative parts of the Fate collaboration, and I think everyone has already discussed about it. It's the story. My initial thinking when I heard that this story was taking place in Penacony is maybe this story is like after or after Amphorius, but I would like to know what would be the reason why they're still in Penacony, and it is not explicitly stated in the Fate collaboration story. The question is, the Trailblazer is stuck in the loop in the cycle, and why all of a sudden we are all in Penacony. It's not Another thing that I want to criticize regarding the story is maybe there's a lot of fantasy or like made up characters involved. Like who is Grady, who is Miss Note. I kind of miss all of that. I skipped the story to be honest because I find the initial parts a bit boring, and I don't think that's how should a fate or even a collaboration would work. Sorry, I'm not into this kind of stuff, so bear with me. I mostly review movies and not game stories, so I'm not sure where to start regarding the criticisms, but I find it more of a yap fest than anything else. That's why I ended up skipping most of the stories. That being said, I'm not sure why Rekka is greedy. I'm not sure who Miss Note is, and I'm not sure why there are propagation insects, or rather, that's the berserker. Wouldn't it be fine if we just pulled in the other characters from Fate? Like, right? They got Caster, so they got Midil. Yeah. Berserker could have done Svarog, to be honest, and then put her Heracles. I mean, I think Heracles was mentioned in the story. I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, especially Grady. Especially Grady. I ended up looking for a person in history who the hell Grady is, but uh, yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't know how to explain the situation given to me. So yeah, so I'm just going here with the lack of understanding on the story, but it's because it did not pick my interest. Yeah. So the other thing that I don't like about the story is the setting for Britain. It's a reused asset. So they went, they made Finon British because they made Aedus Elysee Britain. They reused the asset of Finon's village and make it so to be Britain. You, I think there are some comments that said that Elysia is swinging in the background, but I don't know. I didn't see Elysia, but it sounds funny that they left out Elysia's asset in this Elysia, made it Britain, put the Excalibur sword in stone there, and call it a day. You have 1 year to prepare for this, so shame on you. Shame on you for not making me invested in the story. So yeah, I'm a semi Fate fan. I only watch Fate Zero and Carnival Phantasm and the original Fate Stay Night anime, but not the rest. So I don't know any UBW lore. My favorite, servants, Gilgamesh and Iskandar. You know him. He's from Fate Zero. Now, the bright side of this collaboration is the footage that you're seeing currently, the events. So each HSR character is tagged to a master class, or the class, or the servant class, I mean, of the Fate series. Like you see Finon as Saber, Clara ideally is a berserker, Acheron is an assassin, and etc. And I think that's a good touch on the Fate collaboration. The event is also fun. It's a fighting event, and you get these chess pieces of servants giving you upgrades. For example, if you have saber pieces, you get a boost on your ultimate. If you're like getting archer pieces like here, you can get unlimited turns for your hunt characters and etc. I think this is more peak the peak of the collaboration itself, and the rewards are pretty much generous. For me, it's generous. I get to have a 10 pool, so it's added to my Ceridra funds. And speaking of pools, it's just a shame that it doesn't share the same PT as the limited banners for HSR. It's a separate PT, but it is what it is. All in all, I think I just the event is fine. I just wish we get to fight the characters themselves and not just place the enemies we already have in HSR. I mean, we can fight Yan Ching, but not Sila, really, because you don't have the asset for it. So that's my complaint for the fighting event. But it is fun. I enjoy it. Yeah. Uh, Fate collab overall, I give it 6 out of 10.